Happy New Year, everyone. It's Luciana here, and I have decided to do something a little different as far as a New Year's update. I've decided to do two things. Number one, I want to focus on what I'm proud of having achieved this year, because sometimes we forget the good things that happen, especially when you think the year might have been not so very good. The second thing I'm going to do is set goals for next year. I would like to avoid, I'm not calling them New Year's resolutions, and I'll tell you why. New Year's resolutions tend to be something that you do on the spur of a moment. It is something that involves massive change, and you're somehow going to turn your life around, and it's going to just be absolutely incredible. And then it all falls in a heap, and 2 weeks later, you forgot what you even said you were going to do. I want to avoid the pitfalls, and I want to avoid the traps of that. Like I said, I don't like the idea of a New Year's resolution because it really hangs like a millstone around the neck. These are goals for 2025 that I'm setting. So they will take as long as they take the year to accomplish, and I can then take stock at the end of 2025 and find out how I've gone, have I achieved the things I've set out to achieve, and what do I still need to do in order to keep going. So what have I achieved this year? All right, number one, and I think the thing that I am probably in a way the most proud of, because it's a potentially dangerous thing, is learning how to drive manual stick for all of my American friends. I have learned how to actually operate a 2.5-ton Nissan Patrol 4-wheel drive that I can actually navigate a very large vehicle with manually changing gears in an urban setting. The only thing I haven't accomplished yet, and not sure exactly when I will accomplish this, I'm terrified, is and anyone who knows me, who knows the area, who knows Bernie and all of that, has most likely been to the Coles Centro car park, and it is a very steep entrance, and it is something that I'm terrified trying to be in first. I can get into first and get up, but I'm afraid if I have to stop and wait, that the car will roll back and that I'm going to hit something or just be in some ridiculous situation that I don't want to be in, and I'm not qualified or prepared to be in just yet. So I think we're going to need to practice a few more uphill starts, possibly, and then maybe I'll be willing to tackle Cole's. In general, I can navigate Bernie in my patrol. I'm very happy with that, and I have to admit that I do feel quite a bit badass driving it too. It is a fun car to drive. In its tankiness, in its chunky Bugatti, so it's fun. That's accomplishment number one. Accomplishment number two, I suppose, is committing to the Primal Health Coach course and having accomplished 2 units within it and received certificates for those. They're sort of minor underlying certificates that will supplement my other education, but I have accomplished them, and I will show them all. So here we go. We've got the Applied Ketogenic Diet Specialist, which is the one I'm actually super, super proud of because I live a keto lifestyle, and I'm so happy with this one. And I have achieved also a Functional Therapeutic Diet Specialist, meaning that I can, I'm qualified to guide someone through an elimination diet if they so require it. So whether they are on a FODMAP diet or keto, or they want to try carnivore, or any kind of autoimmune protocol or any of that stuff, I can help them through that process. Number 3, I guess, is this is a scary thing, is having quit my job at PSS, or maybe not quit is a strong word. I have put my job on hold over there, and having the courage to say I'm going to put that on hold and I'm going to focus on myself and my own career goals and my life goals, I guess. You get to a certain age, I'm feeling like I need to do something different. I need to do something more. And I think the health coaching, the Primal Health Coach Institute, all of that stuff is the thing that I'm focusing on now. So I'm really happy that I've chosen to do that, because if you don't focus on yourself and you don't actually live an authentic and genuine life that's true to what you want, you're never going to be happy. And I think that causes a lot of stress, that breeds a lot of just internal resentment, little things that you just don't understand why you're not feeling well, why you're not doing well, all of that stuff. And so sometimes you have to take the big leap and just go for it. So I did, and I'm excited. Then I guess the last thing that I can really say I'm really proud of this year is with my book. I have finally changed it to first person on Rick's recommendation. Thank you, sweetie. You are right. I'll say it again. You were right. Yes, it's something now that I'm truly proud of. The story, I think, reads well. It reads as well as any other book that's published and on the shelf out there right now. And it's just a case of moving forward and getting that out to the world. So that leads me to my 2025 goals for this year. So number one is going to be focusing on the coaching business. I would like to start helping people. I would like to start putting my education into practice. And that will be goal number one, to create a thriving business for myself. Number two will be to have a book published. That is a major life goal. The coaching was something that I wasn't aware that I was interested in that until a couple of years ago. The book, however, this has been my dream since I was about 12 years old. So I'll be damned if this doesn't happen for me, and it will. Whether I self-publish, whether I find an agent, I have to explore the options a little bit further. But that is on the table, and I am definitely going to follow through with that. So watch this space. The other goal for this year is just to continue trying to lose some weight, trying to fast, and trying to reach my magic number, because I think I have made massive gains this year, and I suppose I could put that into the I'm proud of category. But I will continue with the keto carnivore thing, do a couple more fasts. I'd like to do longer than 7 or 8 days. I think 210 hours right now is my longest fast, and I mean, I'd love to try to do a little bit longer than that. I don't know how much longer, but people have done these longer fasts, and they say they feel good, and it's amazing, and it's an amazing experience when you do an extended fast. Like I said, I get ketone highs and all sorts of craziness, and I don't know whether I'm tripping a little bit on the ketones or what, but it's fun when I can get myself to do it. That is the key word, when I can get myself to do it. I've been wanting to the last few days, and I just cannot bring myself to do it. And folks, I am so wishing I could, but when I get to that moment, that evening meal, and I see that bacon sitting on the table, fasting just goes out the door. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to work on that, but it's okay. I know I can do it, and when I'm ready to do it, I know I will do it. And I suppose the last thing for me, my that I can think of at the moment, is I would love to just get more consistent at the gym and actually make some significant gains at the gym. And of course, I know how to do that. It is through consistency and and discipline. There is no such thing as motivation when it comes to this. I have a very difficult time with committing to going to the gym. I know it's good for me, and when I get there, I don't mind. But oh, goddess love it, I am so bad at actually getting my butt out of bed and getting out there. Today I did it. Clark was my motivator. I'm very thankful for my son for his participation. He even showed me a new exercise. He showed me a couple of things over the last 2 weeks, which is really amazing. I can't wait to put those into effect. I've tried a little bit of them. I just need to be consistent, committed, and it'll happen. It'll happen. The gains will come. Lots of information, lots of goals, lots of accomplishments, lots of things that have also not happened how I wished they would, but I won't dwell on them. 2024 is leaving us, and 2025 is coming in. So I am going to walk into the new year with a lot of hope, a lot of positivity, and goals that I have that I know I can accomplish if I just keep them in front of me and keep going. So what have you guys been up to this year? What goals would you like to celebrate that you may or may not have attained? And what goals would you like to set for 2025? Leave me some messages in the comments, and I wish you all the best. I wish everyone much happiness, super safety. If you're going to drink, please be careful and please be responsible. And I will see you in the new year.